Let's talk about conditions in the Go programming language. Conditions in programming allow us to make different decisions to change program flow based on a Boolean expression. In Go, we can define condition using if statement, and it has the following format. The if keyword followed by a condition expression, then followed by condition body enclosed in curly braces, where body is executed only when the condition is true. For example, we have two conditions here. The first condition checks whether 2 is less than 3. That is true, so we see the printed message. The second condition checks whether 2 is greater than or equal to 3. That expression is false, so there is no printed message. As you can see in that example, we are using two separate if statements with the opposite Boolean expressions. When we need to split the program flow into two branches based on a single condition, we can use if-else construction. Here's its format. If-else statement checks the condition expression. If that's true, then the body is executed. If a condition is false, then the work passes to the alternative body. Now we can combine our two if statements into one if-else. We can go even deeper and build an if-else condition. To demonstrate that, let's try to solve the good old fizzbuzz program. The goal of the program is to print on the screen the first 100 numbers with some conditions. Any number divisible by 3 is replaced by the word fizz. Numbers divisible by 5 replaced by the word buzz. And the numbers divisible by 3 and a 5 at the same time become fizzbuzz. Now let's get started and implement it step by step. First, we need to iterate for all the numbers and print them on the screen. To do that, we use for loop and iterate up to, let's say, 50 to make it shorter. Now, as a first condition, we need to replace numbers divisible by 3 by the word fizz, but other numbers should be printed as is. So we use an if-else statement to achieve that. Alright, now let's replace all the numbers divisible by 5 by the word buzz. Here we see if-else-if construction. First, we check if a number divisible by 3, and if it's not, we're checking if a number divisible by 5. Only then these two conditions are not satisfied, we print the wrong number on the screen. If we check our output, we can see that numbers divisible by 3 are replaced by the word fizz, and numbers divisible by 5 are replaced by the word buzz. But the numbers divisible by 15 replaced only by the word fizz. That has happened because when the number is divisible by 3, we replace it and exit the whole condition. All the other parts of our if statement were skipped. To solve that issue, we need an extra condition to check if a number divisible by 15. Now it works as it should. Some programming languages provide a shorthand syntax for an if condition, also known as ternary-operator. It has the following format. Well, Go doesn't provide that form, and we need to use a regular condition to achieve that result. You can read an answer from FAQ section to get more information and reasoning of why there is no such operator.